box on the rock doesn't appear as a house seeking attention. It stands in Sonoma Valley with an almost defensive stance, as if aware that the terrain it sits on is not a terrain to be easily conquered. On rocky ground with unpredictable underground water flows, the architecture chooses to pause, assess the conditions, and then adopt the most rational and honest position. The decision to reduce the house to a basic form, a box, is not an attempt to simplify the spatial experience, but rather a strategy for survival. This form becomes a framework for thought, efficient, controlled, and disciplined. Every cut, depression, and shift in mass is not decorative, but the result of a direct negotiation with the site and climate. The pier foundation that lifts the building off the ground is not only a technical solution, but also an architectural gesture. The house does not press into the ground, does not aggressively plant itself. Instead, it sits on the rock, visually light, as if accepting that nature is the primary structure that needs not be disturbed. Outside the intact box, the outdoor spaces are then carved out. A central courtyard emerges as the heart of the house, a transitional space between inside and outside, between heat and shade, between stillness and movement. This is where architecture ceases to be an object and begins to function as a microclimate regulator. The projecting terraces and measured overhangs act like shadows that shift slowly throughout the day. Morning light pours in gently, while the afternoon heat is consciously contained. The house doesn't fight the sun, but rather structures it into a choice of experiences, warm, shaded, or open. The interior follows the same logic. There is no excess space, no wasted circulation. Every square meter has a role, every opening has a purpose. The visual connection to the landscape is maintained, but never excessive, as if the house wants to see nature, not show it off. In the simplicity of its form, Box on the Rock holds a quiet complexity. A complexity that emerges not as a gesture, but as precision. A precision in reading the climate, understanding the site, and limiting itself to only what is truly necessary. This house doesn't try to be iconic. It's more like an observation post, a shelter aware of its limitations. It is precisely from this attitude that the space emerges that is durable, serene, and relevant to everyday life. Box on the Rock teaches that powerful architecture doesn't always come from expressive forms. It can come from honest decisions, from the courage to set limits, and from the realization that sometimes the best architecture is the one that knows when to be silent and let nature speak first.